Hi, welcome back to my channel where today I'm going to film a Primark haul. I've been in Primark recently and picked up a few bits for myself, a few bits for Ella and some homeware pieces as well. Let's get started. So I had to pick up one of these massive bags, you know, the reusable ones that are like £1 or whatever. I had to pick one of these up, which is not full at the moment because I've had to put things in different places because it just would not all fit in here. I think we came out with this bag full and two other bags full of rubbish probably. But some of the bits I'm going to show you are my favourites. I'll start with things that I picked up for myself. So the first thing that's just come to me here is this really gorgeous scarf. It's a sort of one of those grey sort of beige colours that could kind of go with everything. So I've just been wearing it to work and I've just been sort of putting it halfway round and then sort of throwing it round. It's so cosy. I've just been having it like this, walking up to work, and it's been keeping me nice and warm in these cold mornings that we've been having. It's nice at the end that it's got the little kind of fringes as well. And it's also that sort of material that is quite sparse. It's got kind of holes in it, but it's really cosy. So I think this was £5, but it's absolutely massive. It's really enormous. It kind of reminds me of the ones that you get from Zara, which I've got a few of them as well, but I really like this one. I think it's a nice material and I was quite impressed with it for Primark. Look at the state of my hair from putting that scarf on. I've been loving all of the crushed velvet sort of dresses and things that I've seen in a lot of the shops just now. The only thing is, see, because I'm pregnant, I think it makes me look quite big. So I picked this up and was really surprised when I seen it on, how nice it was. So I thought maybe that could do me towards coming up to like Christmas parties. I know it's only the end of October, but some kind of parties and things that are getting organised are maybe happening before December. So I'm thinking this might be quite nice. It's got sort of 3/4 length sleeves on it. It's got a big scoop back on it here as well. So yeah, it's quite a nice high neckline, and then at the back it scoops down, but it scoops down just enough so that it's just above your bra, because there's no way I could afford to ever go like braless. I couldn't do that. So yeah, I like this one a lot. Sort of a silvery pewter colour, really nice. So that would go nice with some like black boots or something like that, which leads me on to my next purchase. These really long over the knee boots with the kind of perspex heel. I've seen a lot of bloggers wearing these. I think they're the Public Desire ones maybe. They're quite a nice size heel. I don't know if you can actually see that just there. Quite a nice size heel with a sort of ombre effect as well, which is lovely. They're a block heel as well, so obviously with being pregnant, I don't really want to be wearing something that's like a stiletto. At least that gives me a little bit more sort of balance is the word that I'm looking for. So they go over the knee, and the only thing is, I don't know if you noticed the way that I had to unravel them. When you put them on at first, they're quite difficult, but what I've found is if you take them off by rolling them down and then rolling them again, putting them on the next time makes it a lot easier. It's like putting on a pair of tights. So yeah, they were a really good purchase, and I think these were, I've taken the label off them because I've already worn them last week and I got quite a few compliments on them. I think these were £22, I'm sure. They weren't any more than 25 anyway. They were a total steal. So I'm really happy with these. Yeah, bargain. The next pair of shoes that I picked up are also black suede. Those ones are suede as well. They're also black suede, and they also have a sort of statement heel on them as well. So these ones have a sort of rose gold heel, which looks more kind of yellow gold on camera, but it is sort of rose gold. And the same with the little zip detail here. It's just actually a shame because the zip's on the inside, so you only really see that when you're walking. So let me see. Are these definitely? Yeah, the zips are on the inside. These little boots, thought they were really cute. Same sort of toe as the long boots as well, sort of rounded, just rounded enough, but not too rounded that it feels as if your feet are really flat. Do you ever get that, where you feel your feet are really short when you're wearing really round-toed boots? I prefer them to be sort of peaked and then rounded at the edge. So yeah, these ones are really nice, like them. The only thing I've noticed is I've worn these and they've got something on them. Yeah, I've been wearing these with cellophane on them. Great. At least the zips are on the inside. because that is just a fashion faux pas probably. The next thing I picked up was this lovely sort of wine coloured shirt with these like big huge sleeves, sort of, what do we call them again? Is it a bishop sleeve? I think it's a bishop sleeve. These lovely sleeves and this little frill detail. I've been seeing that a lot in shirts in different shops, that they have sort of frills just about here and then some other frills elsewhere. But I thought this was really gorgeous, and it's got a really high neck, and it's sort of just loose fitting. I don't know if you can see how enormous this is. I just picked it up in a really big size. I think I've sized up 3 times on this just so that I can obviously accommodate the bump. But yeah, when I was wearing this, a lot of people didn't even know that I was pregnant. And it's got these gorgeous little gold buttons. So if you were wearing your hair up and you could see that behind, I think that'd be really pretty. And it's got a sort of keyhole there at the back of the neck. And it's in this lovely kind of crepe fabric, which I really love. See, once you've ironed this and you wear it, it doesn't crease the whole night. And even if it did, you would never see them again, which is ideal for me with him lifting Ella and holding her and whatever else. So yeah, I wore this with some nice black, really skinny jeans and those knee-high boots. It was just a lovely wee purchase. The only thing is it's really see-through, which is fine if you've not got a massive pregnant tummy underneath. So I had to wear just a little sort of nude camisole underneath it, which is fine. I didn't mind that at all, but it is really sheer. I don't know if you can see just how sheer this is if I do that. Can you see that? But this was only £10, I'm sure, and for all the detail with the frills and things, I think that's amazing. The last thing that I picked up for myself was this gorgeous duster coat. I sized up once in this just so that I can get it round my tummy just now, but it's this gorgeous sort of grey marl, I think that's what we call it, detail on it. It's really gorgeous. It goes with absolutely everything, and it's quite long as well. It's sort of just mid-calf length, I would say. I'm actually going to try it on so you can see it. So it's just a lovely sort of duster style coat, and I just wear it wrapped round. It's got this lovely belt that's actually quite stretchy as well, so it's really flattering. And I just normally tie it like this, and obviously it's got enough room here for the bump. And side on, I'm really showing now, side on I can have it just tied quite nice like that. I like these extra little bits here because this also goes around the back, and I think that can be really flattering for like the back fat area if you have it like that, just so that you can't really see any lumps and bumps. It's quite thin. It's not lined or anything, but I think sometimes when you're wearing sort of jumpers and things underneath it, like I am right now, then you don't really need the extra bulk of a lining anyway. So I thought that one was really, really nice, and it was only £22, which was fab. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the size of the bump that I have right now? Look at this. This is ridiculous. So today, oh no, is it today or yesterday? That's me 26 weeks. Yeah, 26 weeks and feeling enormous. Huge. Yes, huge bump. Not that you can see me. Absolutely massive bump. I've really been wanting to buy hats for a while. Don't know. I don't know if hats suit me. So I thought we'd best just go to Primark and try a few of their hats first. So the first one that I picked up, they're both exactly the same, just different colours, is this sort of suede. I didn't want to go sporty. I'm not very sporty, so the only thing I ever go sporty with kind of sportswear are just leggings, which are normally black anyway. They could be from anywhere, and trainers. But yeah, I thought I'll try and just get something sort of either leather or suede. And I was planning on getting it from ASOS, but then when I was in Primark, I seen this and I thought, I'll give it a go. I think there was only £2.50, so I'll just put it on and see what it's like. I thought that was quite nice. See, for days where I'm just maybe not washing my hair, I thought that was all right. I don't know if Fraser's convinced. I wore it the other day and he was kind of like, what is that on your head? But I was the same with him when he first started wearing hats, and now I think they suit him. So maybe it'll be one of these things. But I thought this colour was really good because I've got a lot of khaki and nude colours and like my leather jacket and things like that. The other one I got was exactly the same except in this sort of berry colour, which again, oh, it's actually too tight. Ella was wearing this earlier. If I make this really, really small, and kind of squeeze that, it fits her head. That either means it's really small or she's got a massive head, I don't know. Again, just the same as the other one. I thought that was quite nice. Maybe more sort of black tones rather than the lighter ones like this. But they're only £2.50, so you can't really go wrong with that. So the next thing I picked up was for Ella, and it was these really cute boots. A lot of you on Instagram have been asking me where I got these from, and they were just Primark. I don't know. These little brown boots are the cutest thing ever. Are they not just so adorable? I love the fact that they just look like adults' boots that have been made into a miniature size. A lot of the little girls' boots I see just now have got hearts all over them and stuff, and I'm not really liking that. Just like little normal boots with little buckles, and they've got zips at the sides, so they're so easy to get on and off. For adults to get off, not for Ella to get off, because she's a fan of taking her shoes off. And then on the inside they're kind of padded, so they're nice and warm for her. They were £12. I thought, have to get them. And these ones are a little bit shorter. Little mini black biker boots. How cute are those? The detail on them, it's just shiny black, sort of, what would you call that, a pewter sort of colour. So they're not sort of colour coded that you would need to wear like gold with it or whatever. Although I mix metals anyway, so it's not really a big deal. But they've got this extra zip at the back here. I think you can close that to make them tighter. But she doesn't need that because she's still got the little chubby legs, which are really cute. And again, £12. So for those ones and those ones, I'll show you. You can see this kind of size difference, or the height difference on the leg. It's not much. You don't really notice much, but when she has these ones on, they really do look proper knee high. These ones are just sort of below, sort of mid. But yeah, really, really cute. The next thing I picked up for Ella was this little, what are we calling this? Poncho? Nah, maybe not. I would just say it's a cardigan. It's a sleeveless cardigan, and it has these little fringes at the bottom, actually very similar to that scarf that I picked up. It's quite oversized. I normally use like a little pin or something like that, or like a little clasp, or even like a belt, just to kind of bring it in at the waist, pinch it in like that, and have the little stringy bits at the bottom. So I normally put that on her with a polo neck and tights and shorts and boots, these little boots. I'm going to put a picture on Instagram where today I put this on her, so I kind of put it round like that with this side. So if I put it on like this, the loop where her arm goes, I pull that part through and make it into a scarf for her. I did this with one of the other sort of same style cardigans that she's got from River Island, and everyone keeps commenting saying, where did you get this scarf from? But it's not a scarf, it's just a little poncho or a sleeveless cardigan, whatever you call it, and I've just put it around her neck and looped the bottom corner of the material, pulled it through the other corner here where the loop of the arm is, and just made it into a little scarf. So I love that. I think that was £8 bargain. The next thing that I picked up for Ella was for in her changing bag, and it's now just become a toy. It's this little brush. You probably had one when you were about 8. This was really cute. I just liked the rose gold on it. I thought that was really nice, and the fact that I can just pop it in the front of our changing bag. See, because it's so slim, we've got a big pocket in the changing bag. Just slide it in there, and it means that I can just give that unruly hair a comb whenever it needs it. So, but because it does this and then it goes away, she now thinks this is a toy, and obviously she likes looking at herself in the mirror as well. That was £1.50, and it's probably one of the best things I've picked up because she just likes playing with it as well. So now on to some homeware that I've picked up. The first thing that I'm going to show you is probably one of my favourite purchases. It's this little sort of woven box thing. I don't know what you call it, but I've seen loads of them on Pinterest, loads of them on Instagram, and for babies' rooms. I just wish I'd managed to get more than one. I went to Primark about maybe 3 weeks ago, seen this, and I think I had that many other things in my hands that I just never picked this up. So when we went back, I decided that we needed to get these, and they checked the stock room and they only had one left. I could not believe it, because I've seen these on Instagram and other kind of online shops, and they're really expensive. See, for what it is, it's only a little small box. I mean, what can you fit in that? Let's see. Let's check like one of the kind of wood wick candles. Let's see. Just about fit that in it, and maybe one more. So it's not massive, But I thought it would be really, really cute for maybe just putting in sort of bits and pieces for the baby's room. Just sort of like usual baby products, whatever. Little muslin cloths and all that kind of stuff. Thought that would be nice sitting inside this. That was only £8. Wee bit gutted that I don't have more than one, but at least I got one. One of my favourite things that I've got, and it's this huge big throw. It's so gorgeous. I picked this up for Ella's room. I just thought it was lovely because it's got sort of blush pink, like she's already got in her room, and it's got these gorgeous little delicate feather detail on it. Can you see that? So it's got little feathers, little gold feathers on it, foil feathers. I thought that was really gorgeous for her room. And then on the opposite side, it's got this sort of Sherpa material. Really, really cosy. It's huge. Look, that's at half. It's massive. So really, really cosy. Nice big fluffy throw for watching TV, snuggling up under. And now that she's starting to have more attention to watch films and things, I think we'll all be snuggling under this, watching some Christmas movies. This was £15. I wanted to get another few little rose gold bits and pieces to go in her room, and I've seen this little pillow. How cute is that? She's already got 2 cushions with that sort of rose fur material. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's when it's kind of like swirled. She's got 2 larger pink pillows, and then I was going to sit this one sort of like in between those, so have the 2 bigger ones here, then sit that in her cot, and then have this sort of rolled up underneath. I thought that would be really nice together and nice and girly for her. How much was this? Was it £3? It wasn't expensive anyway. It wasn't dear. Love that one. It's so cute. If I had rose gold in my room, I would definitely have this. I wish they did it in like a silver option. That would be really good. So guys, that's everything that I had to show you, and as you can see, someone has woken up. Say hi.
Okay.
Say YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube. So that's everything that we had to show. All of your nice things. Did you get new shoes?
Yes.
And you got a new cardigan, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you've not already subscribed to me, then please hit subscribe. Don't press that. Hit subscribe and like the video if you did, and leave us a nice comment. You want to go and get your dinner?
Yes.
If you've not already followed me on Instagram, I'll leave a link to that below as well. Bye.
Okay.
Focus. Mwah. Bye bye. Mama kiss. Love you.